Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Okay, y'all, it looks like BossTop has some interesting words for the well-known cameraman in Chiraq by the name of 16shotemvisualz. Now, as y'all know, we reported that last week BossTop told the baby to pick a side in the caption that promoted King Von's What It Mean to Be King album, even though shortly after it was deleted for whatever reason. Now, this time, there was no deleting. He said what he said, but also this time it was exposed by 16shotem himself, as they were leaked voice notes straight out of his DMs from BossTop. Now, I'm unsure as to how or why these two are actually into it, because BossTop has done an interview with 16visualz 2 years ago in OBlock, which has grossed over 600,000 views to date, and 16 recalls as one of his favorite interviews. However, I do remember about 4 months ago in the interview 16 did with Status Update, he actually mentioned that BossTop unfollowed him and left him on red due to a misunderstanding. Now, 16 says his hood is flooded with BDs, but they were never really jacking the whole GDK thing until FBG Duck passed away. He explains that a lot of the youngins was dissing Duck, but he felt that it was corny because they're from the hundreds, and although they're BDs, they're not into it with ducking them. So he made a post expressing how he felt about it on his Instagram, saying that it's goofy, and at the time, him and BossTop were actually following each other until BossTop commented under that same post saying, quote, "You sound real mad, my guy." Alright? He says he DM'd him and explained that he don't even know Duck and he was just making a point, but BossTop left him on scene and unfollowed him, and that was pretty much all. Now, this happened in August of 2020. So I'm assuming that BossTop had it in his head that maybe 16 was picking sides, but in all actuality, 16 is just saying that he's not BD or GD, he's neutral. He just wasn't feeling that they were doing, that lame stuff. And I agree, it's corny. If it's not your fight and you don't know how, you don't know them dudes, why are you putting yourself in other people's beef, drama? Like, do you really want to potentially die over something that has nothing to do with you? Like, that's corny. But see, a part of me kind of understand BossTop too, because it goes down in Chicago, right? It's a bunch of back doors going around, so you never know who's who, and you really don't have time to figure that out. However, BossTop should have went, about that a different way, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, BossTop just decided to send 16shotem a message today in the DMs on Instagram after not even responding to the man's message from what it appears to be August of 2020, like I stated earlier. We're now in 2022, and it's unclear what made him send the message, but he sent a voice note saying, quote, "Keep my MFing name out your interviews. You ain't got no interview with me that you ain't dropped, bro. I don't F with you. Stop putting my name in your interviews before I make something happen to you." Alright, then in the second voice note, he said, quote, "Yeah, yo A-word gonna be the next Zacktv. Keep playing. BD gonna catch you and fan yo A-word down." Alright, now judging from what BossTop said when he said you don't got no interview with me that ain't dropped, I think he's referring to that same Status Update interview I was referring to earlier. However, I don't know why he'll hit this man up about it, being that interview came out 4 to 5 months ago. You see what I'm saying? What made him actually hit him up now? And how did that interview actually get his attention for him to see that? Alright? And listen, y'all, I don't know when it became cool to sit here and say what you're gonna do to the next man on the internet, sending out threats and literally saying what you're gonna do, but this needs to stop. The next, he's gonna say that someone is snitching on him. Come on, man. The man blatantly said, "Before I make something happen to you," and before you end up like Zacktv. Now, not only was that disrespectful, but you just telling on yourself. And at this point, I hope that it be the drugs. I hope it's the perks or something to at least blame all of this on, because there's no way dudes do things like this with a clear and sober mind, man. It's just no way. Alright, and it's one thing to diss somebody and say you don't F with them, but it's another thing to drag someone else into it as well, especially somebody that's deceased. Alright, Zacktv was actually a very well-known, loved, and respected cameraman when it came to Chicago. So why would you even make that comparison? Why would you even say that he'll end up like Zack? Alright, why did you think it was okay to tell this man he's going to end up like Zacktv? Out of all the things you could have said, why that? And see, once again, like I always say, dudes got to stop telling on themselves on social media. Now, if I'm knowing that everyone had love for Zacktv, but I hear somebody else saying, yo, I'm gonna make you end up like Zacktv, you know what the first thing that's gonna come to my mind? Maybe that person had issues with Zack, because if you didn't, you wouldn't say something like that, right? And after I realized that you don't like Zacktv, guess what my next assumption would be? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you slow. But moving on. So 16 took to his Instagram to repost a voice note, and then he put in the caption, he said, quote, I never really exposed the type of ish I deal with doing what I do behind the scenes. If I did, a few of y'all favorite rappers will look goofy. I swear I don't get some of you N-words. For one, this was some stupid A-word ish to send to an MF. It's not street or gangster at all. 2, why is you threatening a non-factor? A N-word who has no issue with you and never did ish to you. All I ever did was support. I used to actually respect you. I thought you was a gangster. This ain't no gangster ish though. It's N-words out here who you really into it with, and you want to threat me. The F is the issue. You mad cause I ain't D-ride and take the easy route? Cause I'm not saying F your ops with you. N-words gotta learn the difference between the streets and business. Then you disrespect Zacktv too for no reason, shaking my head. Everybody not in y'all effing war, leave me out of that ish. N-words out here doing all this ish in the streets and think we just supposed to inherit y'all issues cause we work with N-words. I ain't locked in with none of you N-words on that level. I don't care if you BD, GD, whatever. If I met you through this music ish, our ties will never be that deep. N-words cool, that's it. Who the F made this the trend? Tweet with anybody who work with my ops. I don't care what an N-word say, I'll never be forced or bullied into picking a side. I don't know what you N-words be thinking, but I fear no man who bleed like me. Alright, 100 emoji. So, pretty much, and I kind of agree. I must say I agree with 16shotemvisualz. He's pretty much saying, yo, listen, you can't bully me into picking a side. I'm a grown man and I respect it. It's kind of like what the baby is going through right now. You know, everybody with this whole, you did a collab album with NBA Youngboy. He had Mimo coming at him. He had BossTop coming at him. You know, and now he got Cowboy coming at him for that. So, and his stance is, yo, listen, I respect Vaughn. However, I'm getting to a bag. I don't care what y'all saying, I'm getting to a bag. And my thing is this, when it comes to people, you can't fault anybody for their decisions of whatever they want to do. If he said he want to get to a bag and that's why he's doing it, then it is what it is. He's not saying, yo, I don't F with y'all. He's just saying, yo, listen, I'm cordial, I'm not picking a side, I'm getting to my bread. And in this case with 16shotemvisualz, he got a point. I don't got time to be sitting here picking sides. I'm going through real life issues. I got stuff of my own going on. I got real life issues on my own. You think I got time to be picking sides with y'all and beefing who I don't even know? That doesn't make no sense. So I respect it, man. But as for what your boy BossTop said with the whole Zacktv reference, it's kind of messed up. I know you probably wish you could take that back, but it is what it is. It's out there now. Hey, as for this, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.